what's good? It's your boy Stop here. Oh, I just messed that up so bad. But it's your boy Stop here X back with another video. You know what I'm saying? And today's video is a new what if called What If Deku Was the Reincarnation of Zuko? As requested from some people in the comment section. So yeah, let's get on with the what if. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share with all your friends. This what if starts when Deku's in pre-K and all the kids are starting to unlock their quirks. Bakugo had gone to the quirk doctor the day before the incident happened, and he was showing off his quirk. Now skip forward about a week, and Bakugo is playing with Deku. He starts to mess with him about how he didn't think he had a quirk, but then once Bakugo tried to hit him with an explosion, Deku punched at him, and a stream of fire shot at Bakugo, and he was horrified. He was like, "What did you just do? Did you just shoot fire out of your fist?" And then Deku said, "I think I did. I'll go ask my mom to take me to the quirk doctor. I think I just unlocked my quirk." At the end of the day, he asks Inko to take him to the quirk doctor, and they do. And then the quirk doctor says, "You don't have a quirk, but you do have a power that resides within you. It's another soul, it seems like, from somewhere other than this world. Maybe perhaps another dimension, universe, maybe." And then Deku says, well, that's cool. What could he be named? What could he or she be named?" And then the quirk doctor says, "All we know is that when we tried to pull y'all souls apart through the test, it wouldn't come apart." And then the soul said, "I am a part of him." And then a glowing light started to activate from your eyes and your mouth. And then we just backed off. That's just what happened. Now, unbeknownst to the doctors and Deku, okay, so after, like, y'all know how, like, in, like, The Legend of Korra, she broke the Avatar cycle or whatever. What it did was, like, after Avatar Genji, like, the earthbending Avatar, like, this, like, most well-known, it's not, like, canon or anything, but, like, that's, like, most well-known, like, Avatar for, like, earthbending, like, fan base-wise. But after Avatar Genji, the Avatar state tried to rewrite itself so it'd be able to function correctly by going to a different universe. But the souls still got mixed up. So there are technically two different avatars in each universe. So yeah. But this avatar has the power of, like, Rava, but it can only bend fire, because I had to take a soul from the Avatar universe along with it, just so it'll be able to use that power. And it had to blend in, so, like, Deku would naturally have an affinity for fire, because his mom can use telekinesis and his dad can breathe fire, so naturally it would probably be like a fire controlling quirk. And fire bending is just like that, so that's how Deku would blend in and not bring any attention to himself. Well, any, like, unnecessary attention to himself. But anyway, Deku thinks to himself, what could I name you? Sounds like you're a boy. He vaguely remembers what happened in the fire avatar state. And then the spirit says, "My name's Zuko. I'll tell you the rest later. As you grow up, I'll start to tell you my story and how I came to your body." Deku doesn't say anything, just because he knows that he would seem crazy trying to talk to himself. But then Inko says, "I think you could be a really great hero with this new power of yours, Deku." Not Deku, Izuku. And then he says, "Me too, Mom. I'll try to train my quirk and try to make it as strong as I can." And then Inko says, "Great." The doctors say, "Great." And then Inko and Izuku start to leave. And on the car ride home, at a stoplight, the car suddenly runs out of gas. A villain comes up to the car, and then he tries to take Inko out of the car. Deku starts to get scared, but then activates the fire avatar state. He he opens the door to where his seat was. Then he gets out and shoots a flurry of fire bursts at the villain. The villain starts to run away, and then he collapses. He passes out due to the strain of the fire avatar state. And then Iko picks him up, and she tries to push. She puts Deku in the car, and she tries to push the car by herself. And then when she's able to like push the car to a gas station because there was one like really close by, and also she was trying to put her telekinesis on it, like use her telekinesis like to try to move it a little bit easier. But then she unlocked a new form of her quirk. Now a sub ability of the avatar of the fire avatar in this universe is to unlock someone's hidden potential. So Inko touched the car and then she imagined pushing it. She she imagined it going to the gas station. Then it went to the gas station. So now Deku actually has a real quirk. So yeah, there will be like multiple of these like sub sub abilities of the avatar, but they will be counted as quirks. So yeah, Inko fills up the car, and then Deku wakes back up and he says, "What happened? Why are we at the gas?" Well, he didn't directly say why are we at the gas station, but he thought to himself, "Why are we at the gas station? Why are we just at the like red light?" And Mom just said, "Hold on, that wouldn't make sense." I was going to say she just said we had a full tank of gas, but that doesn't make sense. So anyway, um, I guess I'll have Deku say she did say we were about to run out of gas though. Deku would say, "I guess she just pulled into the gas station and goes filling up the car, and then she hops back in the car, and then she asks Deku what he just did, and then Izuku says, what did I just do?" And then she said, the same white glowing light from your eyes and mouth, and you were yelling, stop messing with my mom, and shooting fire at the villain that was trying to attack me." Suddenly, fragments of memory from Korra's past life started to appear as he starts to like remember what happened to the in the Avatar state. Both both of both like both memories are occurring at the same time. Then he starts to remember Aang's past life. The more that the fire avatar spirit is used, the like how am I going to explain this? The more the fire avatar state is used, like the more like it will like reconnect with past avatars. Since Korra broke the avatar state, but Genji, well, spoilers for like the Legend of Korra comics, but in one of the like comics, it says that none of the avatars will have a connection to their past lives. So it didn't go back to Genji because Genji was an avatar, but he just didn't have a connection whatsoever. But Korra did have a connection, so that's why he could. That's why Deku could see his, and the rest of the avatars had a connection, but Genji just didn't. So that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't. That's why Deku didn't like see like his life, and plus, like that whole series isn't even like over yet. Like they just have like episode 1 out or something like that. That isn't official, but like they only have like volume 1 of that comic or whatever out. But yeah, so you know, first he starts to see the memories of Korra and then Aang. Then he thinks to himself, what kind of quirks are they using? He tries to shoot out a stream. He tries to shoot out a stream of water from his hand, but he can't. And then he sees a pool of water from a creek nearby the gas station. He tries to bend it, but he can only make it float up just a little bit, just a very tiny bit. He tries to bend the air around him, but it only causes like a slight disturbance, like someone speaking, like how air moves when someone's speaking. And then he wonders what else I could do. I bet you if I train this, I bet you if I could train these two powers up, I bet you have full mastery over these new powers that I just unlocked. Then he thinks to himself, who are those people? They don't seem they don't seem like they're from here. They're like really different. Like they look kind of American. Deku knows what Americans look like because he's always on his computer, and on his phone, and he watches. Sometimes he watches American TV with Japanese subtitles. So yeah. Now, when Deku gets home, he looks up how to interact with your inner soul. Nothing directly came up, but something did come up about meditating. He gets into the position that he saw on the screen, and then he starts to meditate on on the two people that he saw. He starts he starts to see a he starts to see a blue light, and then he opens his eyes, and Avatar Korra is sitting in front of him. Korra then says, "You must have reconnected. You must have reconnected the Avatar spirit, the Avatar cycle. But you aren't from this world. I can tell. You are from a place called Japan on another Earth." And then Deku says, "Yeah, I am." And then Korra says, "I will be training you, but I can't train you in waterbending. I'll have to take that away. Because once the Avatar Spirit goes into another dimension, it can't use the rest of the elements." That's the end of the What If. Bye.